Hello. I know my girl's live too. You guys are gonna have to pick and choose. I'm just kidding. That's okay. This is still gonna be cross-posted on YouTube. We have a different angle today. One of my bestie girls is live too, so I know there's quite a few people that's live today because today is actually the new moon in Taurus. So if you guys are joining, that's what we're going to be talking about today. If you guys want to stay in this room, that's awesome. Welcome in. Glad you guys are here. I hope you guys are doing well today. We are going to be just starting with the reading, okay? If you guys do miss any pieces of this or people come in late, this is going to be cross-posted on my YouTube channel. As I was shuffling, a new start is coming with this new moon. We've been channeling this energy for quite some time. There's something very miraculous happening today. It is the new moon in Taurus, but it's also in conjunct with Jupiter, which is it's giving off this extremely lucky energy. There's a lot of abundance coming in. Spirit did want me to grab this deck today. I don't normally use this in my general collective readings, but I did put the energy out that if we get any indication of like the loyal heart or the soulmate card in here, then we will be covering love, because I know a lot of new things are happening in love, a lot of new partners coming in, that type of thing. So we will get started here in just 4 minutes, because that's technically what time the live starts. But as soon as it hits 1 o'clock, we're just going to be tapping in. But overall energy, a new start's coming. There's something very miraculous with this new moon energy that's happening. So thank you guys for joining and welcome in. We are going to get started here shortly. If you guys are new, welcome in. I am just going to go ahead and grab my remote really quick so we can turn some music on. Okay. Sorry, and I have you guys like at a different angle today because I totally spaced on like charging my phone. I forgot to charge my phone last night, so it's plugged in. We'll see where we go here today. Yeah, that's really weird because the first song that came on was Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and it was a lullaby. I skipped it, but because I don't think we need any lullabies during the day. But Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and that was really weird because if you guys do follow me, I did post a video yesterday about something significant about the Wizard of Oz, the Golden Brick Road. Like, you guys are walking this abundant path, and I'm telling you guys, like, you have already shifted, whether you realize that you've shifted or not. Like, you're already walking into that gate of abundance. Like, your life is going to be transforming from here on out. So there's going to be a lot of miraculous things happening, a lot of abundance coming in in whatever form you're wanting. So that's why I'm just like, I don't even think I need to really touch a Money in Abundance Oracle deck today, just because like there's a lot of surprises that Spirit wants to present to you, right? We can't always know everything. They want to surprise us with miraculous events going on, but there's something extremely magical with this new moon, and the energy is just going to increasingly get better as we go, especially for a lot of you guys that have been going through a lot of shadow work, a lot of massive transformations. So we are stepping into that brand new path. Got about 1 more minute and then we're going to tap in. I can just feel like really, really good energy coming in overall for everybody in the collective. I think we're going to be pretty blown away by what's going to come out today. We have Love Me by Fia. I don't know if you guys really know reggae, but I'm telling you guys really know reggae, but I'm telling you, like, there's just an energy of new love, new experiences, new people, soulmates, platonic, romantic, that are coming in. No matter what kind of journey you're on, literally. There's like a whole bunch of good shit, new jobs, new pay raises, new promotions, new businesses. Like, everything's about to just start going right for you guys. Finally, right? It's been a long, freaking hard path of transformation, and we are so deserving of this energy, of this shift, of this transition. So try and embody a really good energy right now. I know it's very common to kind of like reflect and see, like, you know, what we've been through, and as we're reflecting before we're walking forward. So maybe you guys had experienced that as of a course of maybe like 3 days ago up until this point. Okay, a lot of like heavy dreams, maybe your sleep patterns have been off a little bit, and you've just been feeling like really displaced, like not necessarily like in a bad energy, not necessarily in a good energy, just like this really complacent energy, because it's like you're in new territory and you don't really know how to feel or what you're about to experience. It's like stepping into the unknown. So welcome in. We are going to get started here. We're going to start with the Moonology. Once again, a new start is coming. This isn't just like, oh, this is a new beginning, like a new moon bringing a new beginning, but like this is the shift. Like, this is the start. What does the collective need to know right now? I do apologize that I can't position you guys better on the cards, just because my phone has to sit in this exact position because it's on the charger. That's not going to stop us today, right? And maybe that's the energy everybody has to have. Like, even though things might not have been going exactly the way that you wanted it, it was like you still had to venture into the fear of the unknown and figure out like a way to make it happen. Okay, show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. So I do feel like there's going to be a lot of life-changing, abundant things happening from now until September. I've been really picking up on this energy too, that summer is going to be extremely significant. So I feel like everybody's going to be in this really good energy. Yeah, luck is on your side, as I was talking about Jupiter too. So that's amazing. Yep, don't let your past hold you back. And I feel like that was what you were reflecting on, everything that was stuck in your north node or your south node. It's like you've really been working on releasing the things from your past in order for you to truly step into your north node, which is your soul purpose, your life purpose energy. And you can only obtain that by being authentically you, by stripping away everything that's no longer serving you, anything that was holding you back, people, places, and things, okay? And now we have Never Enough by Kelly Clarkson. So that's how you guys used to feel. You ain't about to feel like that. Like The Greatest Show too, like really stood out to me, and I got confirmation chills when that thought popped into my head. So it's like you're going from a period of not feeling like you were enough or not feeling like you had enough, and it's gonna magically transform. Like they've been working on this change and transition for you guys for so long. Like the benefits and the rewards are going to be so life-changing for a lot of you. Like, you don't even understand, like, what's stepping in. All right, new moon in Gemini can also be significant. Communication is key. But this is the way that you communicate to others. It's like when you operate out of your north node instead of your south node, it's like whoever comes into your energy, like, you don't have to wear a mask or fake around. It's like accept me 100,000% as how I am, or I don't care to have you in my life. Like, I can rock by myself, alone. And this is exactly why I feel like a lot of relationships are going to be coming in for you guys, because you're stepping into a fully authentic place. You've been pouring into yourself. Aquarius resembles star energy. It's like you've been healing. You've been pouring into yourself. It's like you're so deserving of this period, and you know you're deserving. And like when I looked at this too, like everything's coming full circle, okay? So these next new moons, like today and the new moon in Gemini, are going to be pretty freaking magical for you guys. Right? Look at that. A new romantic cycle begins. You cannot make this up. This card just like fell out. All right. So Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So heavy air energy. But Libra restores balance, right? Gemini is all about the magician, the lovers, Aquarius, the star. So that's literally what you guys are stepping into. The reason why it felt so heavy was because you had to access your true authentic self. That's why the transformation was taking so long, is because you can't rush healing. You have to go through certain cycles and certain pivotal tests in order to bring that out of you. Okay. And I feel like a lot of you guys have been recognizing this, and you are stepping into this energy. Okay. We have take time to breathe out. So I do still feel like we're going to be shifting into new energy, but there's still an energy of like not overdoing it, not doing too much, you know, knowing that all of these like good things are coming for you, but like just being able to like sit with yourself and allow these things to come into you, not actively seeking that you need to go and obtain all of these things, right? This is being in a receiving energy, not doing too much, doing everything out of balance. So some of you guys, like if you don't 100% feel this like brand new good energy today, right? Because your sleep schedule's been off, or you were like having a lot of like vivid dreams, so it felt like you weren't even sleeping, so you don't necessarily feel rested. It's like still give yourself a couple days to like let all of this energy integrate. Okay. And then the bottom is your hard work is paying off with that new moon in Capricorn. And I've been talking about this for quite some time in these moon readings, is that something significant that you guys had manifested back in the new moon in Capricorn. It was like a black new moon or something significant like that. So it was like one of the most powerful new moons to manifest on. It was the last new moon of 2024. So if that resonates, like if you really were manifesting or deep thinking or anything like that at this pivotal time, and sometimes spirit does put us in that energy, even if we don't know how to manifest, and like allows us to manifest, they kind of like break us open more fully to like know. So we start having more thoughts like, what do I want? Like, where do I want to go? And then you start reflecting, and like you being in a high energy is actually a form of manifesting. So whether you realize it or not, there are still things that are coming in that you've really, really wanted that will be coming in this season. Okay. So let's get the overall energy here. That's so funny. Like I'm on Pandora, right? Never once has a healing frequency came on. I have like the soundscapes and stuff of like, you know, the rain or whatever, but it's never a frequency tone. And it's playing anxiety relief 432 hertz. So that can resonate with a lot of you guys. So if you guys kind of like feel this energy of anxiety, or like you don't know where you're going, or everything's kind of a shit show right now, you're like perfectly where you need to be. So just try and release that and know that good things are coming, because what is the opposite of anxiety? It's excitement, right? It's the same feeling, just a different type of emotion. And that played for literally like 10 seconds and shifted off already. So that is a big ass sign that happened. Okay. They wanted me to talk to you guys about that. All right. So I'm not sure if I cut the deck or not, but let's go ahead. Okay. This card wants to come out. So Pilgrim, and it is number 20. The number 20 resembles the Judgment in the major arcana. And then we have Apocalypsis here on the bottom. So let's see what's so important in the Pilgrim that they wanted us to know, because this was on the bottom and I was like, I didn't know if I cut the deck or not. And then I went to cut it and it fell out. So that's just the sign. We have Video Fantasy Dream Girl by June Tober on right now. I really like this this band or this group. They're really awesome. I like this song a lot too. So maybe video games are significant. Maybe you guys do some sort of like streaming. Everything comes to my mind for a reason. So maybe some of you guys have been wanting to stream or get new followers or something like that in regards to video games. So that could have been something that somebody manifested. And there's going to be movement in regards to that, if that resonates. Okay. So the Pilgrim, and please excuse my throat chakra too. There's been lots of activation within the throat. Okay, so the Pilgrim is the wanderer, the traveler, and the apprentice, okay? Learns, grows, adapts, and studies. Let me see. It says that the wanderer seeks wisdom, experience, and meaning in the farthest reaches of the globe and the deepest regions of the spirit. So that's really the energy that you've been in. You've been in this kind of like depth type of energy, right? Seeing a bigger picture on all of your conditioning, who you truly are, who your soul truly is. This is really giving a shift into North Node purpose energy here. And especially with the eye here, right? It's like you had to go through all of these experiences to view your life and the world correctly in the way that your soul recognizes. This is where your soul is kind of like leading the forefront, like you see the bigger picture on everything. An apocalypsis, let me see. Apocalypsis is removing the veil of deception. So the unknown becomes known and guides the way. Exactly. Like you were on a movement where you didn't really know what was going on or like what you were doing. Maybe to an extent, like we knew we were transforming and everything, but we didn't really know like the depths of what we were like transitioning or transforming into. And a lot of you guys, this is in regards to your brand new life. How do you access your most abundant timeline? You find your true soul's purpose. And that's exactly what a lot of you guys have been transitioning into right now. Okay. And the veil is being removed. Like you're going to be able to see perfectly clear on where to go in this season is really what I'm picking up. Let's just get one more. It's going to be a little bit quicker of a reading today because I'm not sure if they really want to check up on love. I'm not feeling that like 1000%. Okay. All right. We have the orphan, the poet. Okay. So maybe a lot of you guys have been working on your abandonment wounds, on what you want to create. Okay. So there's been a lot of forefront on this, like getting really deep with yourself and finding the beauty or finding some of the knowledge in what you were lacking here in regards to abandonment. So maybe this was releasing the fears that you couldn't have things or whatever was hindering you from moving forward into this next season. It's like where you kind of like felt left out. It's almost like you got up and like put your hands on this like crystal ball or on your vision or on your higher self out of all of this darkness. Okay, birds could really be significant, as well as a lot of chakra activations with all of the colors in the background. But you were moving through the darkness here to find some piece of light within you. And the orphan. And it's weird, as we were talking about the new moon in Capricorn, that is around Christmas, and now they're playing Where Are You Christmas from the Grinch. So I don't know what the hell the music is doing right now, but I might just have to pick a station because it's being really crazy. But this is you honing into a deeper sense of your life purpose and what you committed to up with God before you actually came into the world. Okay. It was like being shown that you were going to have to go through all of this. So maybe a lot of you guys did have abandonment wounds, neglectful parents, neglectful relationships, okay, kind of where everybody leaves. But what I love in this card is that there's this snake here, right? And the snakes resemble the Kundalini, and it also resembles a de-shedding of the old skin and rebirthing yourself. I'm pretty sure this year is the year of the snake, so it's been very, very significant. Not to mention this is symbolizing a number 5, and it's 2025 this year. Okay, so something very significant with you shedding the old versions of yourself. Like, that's always going to be a piece of who you are, but it's no longer going to take the forefront of orchestrating out of your life. Being too scared to have solid relationships, being too scared to put yourself out there as a fear of all of it will be stripped away. I feel like you guys have really been focusing on that and working on that. And that's exactly where Spirit and God needed you, because this is how they bring in your blessings and your new beginnings, is you have to let go of all of the sludge. My phone just dinged for confirmation when I said that as well. It's going to be like Christmas. Christmas is here. Literally. And I know like that's not, it's, you know, it's a holiday, whatever. It's kind of like a made up holiday or whatever, but it does symbolize Jesus, right? Which symbolizes God in a bit. And like Christmas is all about receiving gifts. Okay. And you guys are going to be receiving your abundance and your gifts. It's going to feel like Christmas for you. I know I found you. I know it's a Christmas song. Sorry, guys. Yeah, like you're no longer like going to fade away. Like this energy is no longer going to fade away. I don't know why I keep hearing that song too. Like every day feels like Christmas. I think it's like Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani. I don't know if you guys are like super into Christmas or like if that resonates with anybody, but like every day feels like Christmas. I'm not sure 100% like what song that is, but like that's the exact energy that you're stepping into though. Like every day is about to feel abundant. Every day you're going to be finding the blessings in all forms, in all ways. All right. Storm warning. There was a massive storm. You were swept away kind of in the darkness of yourself here for a long time. And I feel like that's clearing up. You guys could also be seeing a lot of 1010 right now. But this storm had to orchestrate to like clear up and wipe away everything that was like no longer serving you in your energy. And the song that's coming on right now as I'm talking about storm warning is Wanted You More by Lady A. I'm going to turn this up a little bit if you guys can't hear. Just kind of distracts me sometimes if it's too loud. But you guys could have been holding on to somebody that you initially wanted more than they wanted you. And all of this storms, whatever, like relationships that weren't serving you, emotional attachments that weren't serving you, people, places, things, mindsets, it's all been swept away. So now you can embody your true authentic self. Like nothing is hindering you from moving forward anymore. You're just in your own energy, accepting yourself for exactly who you are and not lowering your boundaries or yourself down for anybody or anything. Which is exactly why I feel like new love is going to be coming in for a lot of you guys. Yeah, look at storm warning to blossoming abundance. You guys could be seeing a lot of 333 as well. But you've been feeling all tied up. Like you knew this abundance was coming in, but it was like you couldn't obtain it yet, right? Because you had, it's giving like the 8 of Swords energy anytime I see this card. So it's like, even though you look like you're stuck, you're not really stuck. It's like within your own mind. So it was like these puzzles and riddles that you had to figure out within yourself and your soul to unlock and release things that no longer needed to be there. It was like one vine by one vine. It was like you had to release something. There was something to learn for that one vine to be released. And then it was like another vine, another lesson that you had to recognize and kind of like let go of. And it's like you're really being set free here now. Okay. Yeah, I do feel like you guys did go through some sort of heart chakra activation too. It's like you're no longer putting guards over your heart. You're like, I'm accepting everything for as I am. And there's a butterfly on her head. Butterflies have been really significant. So it's really giving like whatever transformation you had to go through is what helped you do this. So it's like you're letting go of the blockages around your heart chakra. Maybe a lot of you guys had your heart tied up and not really wanting new love. You were kind of like isolating yourself away because maybe you were like, oh, I'm still waiting on this person, or I'm not ready yet, or I'm not financially stable, or I don't know if I'm ready to like give my all again to somebody else, regardless of what that looks like. It's like there's been a lot of heart healing or some shadow healing that actually activated your heart chakra so that you could let go of those fears, right? You don't ever have to overstay in any connection that's not serving you. It doesn't matter how long you've been in a commitment. It's like you're not accepting less. Like you honestly like trust and believe in yourself now. And this is blossoming into abundance because you also have to let go of the hearts, not only to let love in, but to let abundance in, to be in that receiving energy. So 333 and 444 can be significant. It's a very divinely guided shift here. You guys are shifting. You're activating. 3 resembles ascended masters, okay? So they've really been helping you. 3s and 4s. Okay? Yeah. There's been hostilities, right? It was like you had to fight for what you wanted, right? You had to put up this fight, this war with yourself, right? Because what I'm seeing is just like this person's like on guard, but who they're fighting is really themselves. There's nobody else on this card. So it was like you were battling yourself to fight for your happiness. 1111. The cornucopia is like massive abundance. Okay, both of these cards are the most abundant cards in this deck. Blossoming abundance, cornucopia, I'm telling you, the yellow brick road, but they're showing it to me as a version of like being gold. There's a lot of gold in the energy. Okay, so that tells me like a lot of abundance in multiple forms. It's not just going to be in regards to money. It's going to be happiness, more joy, more prosperity, more peace, more happy, uplifting moments versus just sitting in the darkness by yourself. You're not really going to be alone anymore. I feel like there's a lot of people coming in that soul tribe. And it could be a new relationship, but it's almost like a reset on your home situations, your family situations, where everybody that you live with is going to experience this shift and also be more happy, more abundant, because it's an energy that you've worked on to radiate onto other people. And now that your heart chakra is open, you're allowing the right people, places, and things to be able to step towards you. They can find you now, and they will be finding you. All right. This is an absolutely beautiful energy. You guys need to be so proud of yourself. Look at all the butterflies. So white butterflies can really be significant. Maybe, like fruit has been really significant to you as well. Maybe you've been eating more fruits without even recognizing. Okay, there's apples, grapes, pumpkins can be significant, like squash as well. Like I feel like for a lot of you guys have been trying to eat healthy. A health regimen could have been something that you recently started, maybe like 3 or 4 months ago, as you were kind of going through this transformation as well. Anything else for this beautiful collective out of this deck? So like all the right people, places, and things are going to be finding you. Exactly, because it's like appreciation is coming up underneath woman holding a heart. It's like, even though you didn't recognize it within yourself, because I feel like you were more comfortable having the blocks over your heart, it's like you appreciate the transformation that you went through. It's like you're actually going to be in the energy of appreciating everything for exactly as it is, and that's going to be reflecting back onto you, because now that you let go of all of the vines that were over your heart, it's like people can step in and appreciate you truly for who you are. You don't have to mask. And I feel like a lot of you guys were having failed relationships because you weren't giving your full authentic self, because there was still this fear that you would get hurt again, or that these people would like just ghost or like play with you. But during this process, you really got to know yourself on a deeper level, right? And your higher self was going through an activation too at this time. So it's like people are going to be appreciating you for exactly as you are. They're going to be seeing you for exactly as you are. What is that? Healer of the ages is right there. As we were talking about Jesus, God, and Christmas. Yeah. And this is like, it kind of like looks like it's toward the solar plexus, but it looks like it's up more towards the heart. It's like you don't only embody this full heart. It's like you have a golden heart. Like your heart is truly of gold. Like that's exactly your superpower. It makes you who you are, right? Nobody else has caring and loyalty, right? You're a rare breed in this lifetime. And you deserve to be cherished. It was just you had to figure your own self out. You had to see that within your own self, right? Because God and Spirit and your angels, they will always view you as this way because they know exactly how they made you. But it was like you had to see this within yourself, how beautiful you truly are. And I feel like this took a lot of failed relationships. 1, 2, 3 on the clock right now. It's like you had to understand who you truly were. And that's why you had to battle yourself here. Might have seemed like you were fighting a lot of things, but you were really like fighting against your own shadow. You were fighting against the darkness, okay? Magician in the mirror. All right? So you know exactly. Like you reflect that energy. You have to be in an open, receptive energy to receive the same thing. So if you want deep love and commitment, meaningful relationships, peace, joy, and happiness, you have to embody that within your own self. And then that radiates out, right? Because we're all kind of a mirror, and then the right people can find you. So this is absolutely beautiful. And we have the thinking woman. So this is really giving me like like crown chakra, right? We did have a lot of air energy. I'm pretty sure it was all over the Moonology card. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius can be significant, but it's almost like embodying this energy of being more logical, seeing from a higher perspective, right? Especially since it's the feminine, and that's the Queen of Swords. She sits on her throne inside of the sky, right? Pertaining to the fact that that individual can see higher than most people. Like, you see the bigger picture, you have boundaries, you can communicate clearly your needs. So you have went through so much growth and development, but at the same time, like, one of the processes that you need to learn being in like a Queen or King of Swords energy is how to get back to the heart space, because a lot of us sit in that energy because we're fearful to get hurt again. So it's like we are extremely guarded. So it's like during this process, you had to learn how to balance these energies, whether you're a feminine or masculine, it doesn't matter. This is integrating the swords archetype into the cups archetype, right? Knowing that our guards and boundaries will always be there, but that's not going to be preventing us from moving forward into this season. Like, we're accepting, we trust ourselves, we've learned more knowledge where we can protect ourselves. I have so many chills right now. It's like, if there's somebody that's in your energy that's not meant to be there, you're gonna be seeing on top of it, right? Because the Queen of Swords is smart, but the Queen of Cups is intuitive. Okay, regardless of your gender, you know, just make that gender fit for you. King of Swords, King of Cups. But it's like, it's transitioning. It's not losing one side of the archetype. It's learning how to embody all of the archetypes, right? Because you guys are already naturally abundant. I feel like a lot of you guys in this room right now, you have been sitting in like a Queen and King of Pentacles energy. So it's like you already have been working on your abundance. Thank you guys so much for the gifts and the likes. I really appreciate you. Thank you. But it's like you've already been embodying this energy, and I feel like a lot of us did get comfortable and we're like, oh, where's our abundance coming? But it was almost like we had to go through tests to be able to integrate all of these different archetypes into one, which then what create the Emperor and the Empress within yourself. This is an absolutely beautiful reading. You guys need to be so freaking proud of yourselves. Okay, let's see any less. Look at this peace. You guys are striving to have peace and happiness in your life. And if you guys are experiencing a lot of like throat chakra issues and fluctuations, maybe you guys have lost your voice recently, find it hard to clear your voice, sore throat, anything like that, your throat chakra is opening up so that you can have more peace when you speak. You are going to be embodying more of like a knowledge before you open your mouth. This is like your higher self is really guiding you, right, to control the way that you speak, because the way that we speak is so important, especially when we're manifesting and trying to believe in ourselves, right? Because you can like manifest and try and stay in a good energy all you want, but if you still have a negative way of thinking or a negative way of speaking, it'll kind of slip you back into these cycles. So I feel like a lot of you guys have been working on that. And it's like your higher self is really taking a forefront. Like, you're just going to be more peaceful in your own energy with the way that you're speaking because you're around the right people. And if you guys have noticed, like, it doesn't matter like how good a relationship is. Like, if you're in a relationship and it's not truly aligned to you, you will naturally sabotage that connection because you know it's not in alignment for you. So I do feel like this is going to be a very peaceful era. The right people, places, and things are going to be walking your way. And it's going to embody this sense of like peace and prosperity and relationships and your life that you've never been able to experience before, because you always had that fear behind you. Like, I can't show my true authentic self because these people don't understand me. But it was really because you didn't fully understand yourself because you had a lot of wounding. And it's like you cleared that up. You straightened that up. So it's like now people can see you for your true heart and soul, your spiritual self, and not be taken advantage of. Look, relationships is on the bottom, dude. Like, what the woo? Can't make this up. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Like, this is what you know. And like, I love that it's like this yellow because it's resembling that gold energy. Like, your energy is like a golden energy, and you've had a lot of crown chakra activations. This is going to be like, I really feel like a lot of you guys, if you are open to meeting somebody new romantically, like this is going to be your forever person because you're so ascended and you've like went through so much. That's the only kind of person that's going to be brought into your energy, quite literally. Nelly Furtado, say it right. Yeah, that's just like confirmation, like you're going to be saying things correctly because you're operating from your authenticity. Regardless of like what the song says, okay? Adversity. So a lot of yellow, but instead of an energy of feeling like that solar plexus purging, it's almost like your solar plexus is stabilizing and it's actually turning into confidence and power and glow up energy. Okay? Literally. King and Queen of Wands. Oh my God, we've covered every archetype, okay? The Queen and King of Swords, the Queen and King of Cups, the Queen and King of Pentacles, the Queen and King of Wands. It's like you're embodying literally everything. You're getting the glow up, you're getting the abundance, you're getting the love, or you've mastered your self-love if you're not looking for love, right? You've mastered how to speak to yourself and how to speak to others and have positive thoughts. You've been doing so much of a heavy integrated healing process. You don't even like, it might be hitting you now, but it's like going through that process, you didn't even know what you were doing. And you're actually like literally solidifying your Empress and Emperor energy. You can be both. I feel like maybe for a lot of you guys kind of had to like switch the energy and like focus on your Emperor, Empress for a period of time. And then it was like you got that mastered and then you had to kind of like switch back in order to like integrate them. Okay. And now that's just who you are. You have a perfect balance of feminine and masculine within yourself, which is unlocking literally golden energy and abundant blessings for you. And this card says, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Okay. Could have been through a lot of friendships or relationships. So relationships with family, relationships with partners, just whatever that looks like. I feel like a lot of you guys did have a lot of challenges. Like who's going to stay in your energy? Who was deserving to. I feel like you guys had a lot of like harsh, like hard truths come to light. Like people that you thought were for you were actually people that you had to remove and let go of, okay? And that's not an easy process, especially when it comes to like family and partners. Or like childhood friends could be significant. Exactly. Acceptance. You had to accept yourself and you were challenged like a mofo. Okay. And it says, I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. It was like, no matter whoever had to go and whatever happened within that storm, it was like, you had to find a way to embrace it and accept it. And you did, because you knew it was for your highest good. You are a very empathic person. So I feel like it is really hard for you to let go of some people because it's like, you see the good in everybody. But this is being able to open up and see both sides of a situation. So instead of just looking out for that person, like, oh, I feel deeply for that person, it's like you also need to feel deeply for yourself. Like, how are these people showing up and treating me? And understanding that you don't deserve anybody who's going to be crossing your boundaries or treating you in an inappropriate energy. And so it's almost like you started giving yourself the same empathy that you give other people. And it helped you embody this acceptance energy. It helped you embody this transformation, which is going to lead to your overall peace and happiness, because that was on the bottom of the deck. Lots of crown chakra activation right now, you guys. So you guys could be dealing with a lot of headaches right now. Okay, there's a lot of upper chakras clearing out. And I feel like when the upper chakras clear out, like you're just going to be in a completely new energy, completely new sense of being. I feel like the lower chakras are already done kind of purging and balancing out, right? Because this is kind of like a faded yellow, all right? And that's like the last lower chakra before we get to the heart, okay? And this is kind of a blend of yellow and green, as well as the blue, but the blue's really sticking out. So it's like there's already been that integration within the solar plexus and the heart chakra, right? You have confidence to go forward and be passionate for who you truly are and lead with that energy. But there's a lot of work going on in the crown chakra, which is why we're experiencing the heavy dreams, not being able to go or fall asleep, waking up random periods of the night, staying up all night, really like heavy dreams. A lot of headaches. Okay, so just make sure you guys are drinking your water. You're still upgrading at this time. It's not fully done yet, okay? And you guys do need to understand, like, this is the actual day of the new moon, yes, but we do still have 3 days after today to kind of like elevate and transform. If you guys haven't already done so, I would encourage you guys to put some moon water out. This would be a wonderful moon to make moon water. And if you guys put it out today, maybe some of you guys have already put it out, bring it in on April 30th or May 1st, okay? I feel like you've been, you know, you could have really struggled with having indecision on like what needs to stay and what needs to go. But I feel like you've worked through this process. Like you were really trusting yourself. And that was the main lesson, is how much are you going to trust yourself? And it was like you helped yourself work through your own indecision. Maybe a lot of your spirit guides and your angels and everything were really quiet because this was kind of like a test. Like, how much do you believe in yourself? How much do you trust in yourself? And you guys passed the damn test, for real. And I feel like you started having a very much more deeper understanding on who you truly are in that process, which is exactly why they don't always help you. You are currently surrendering any doubt as well. It's like you're accepting and trusting the process. You're no longer letting fear, doubt, and any insecurities hinder your way forward. And that's absolutely beautiful, because you are going to be tremendously blessed. Not to mention, when you go through this shift, you're going to be like, oh my God, I fucking did it, you know? Let's get some Ask Your Guides. And then I'm going to be picking up on some animal spirit. So we have a song on right now. It's called Wish You Were Here by Bliss. And I feel like this is in regards to anybody that you had to release. Like, these people are also starting to, like, that karma's hitting, right? Where they're like, actually, like, I really missed that person. Maybe I shouldn't have done those things that I did to them. And you're just like, it's kind of a little too late. You know, you had maybe plenty of chances to change the way, and it's just like a path on the road. So it's like you're navigating your own path. You don't care who's there. So I do feel like there was some things and people that you had to either physically release or energetically release. And this could be family, friends, partners. Forgiveness. This is really beautiful. This is like third eye, solar plexus, and self-love. I feel like you're in the energy of just being able to forgive people for your own benefit, okay? There is tears in the eyes here, and like right here, like on the chest piece a little bit. Looks like a tear as well. But it was like you're very guided. It's like even though maybe you felt alone, right? Because like maybe your angels and your spirit team weren't as prominent in your energy as they normally are. And so maybe that's why you felt really alone, right? Maybe you have been like emotionally releasing because you felt alone during this process. But this was all to gain your own inner intuition and your own self-confidence, knowing that you are perfectly capable of achieving everything just by being you alone, because you already are divine. Like, all of the divine wisdom and knowledge is already within you. Okay. And I feel like you started having a deeper understanding, like, even though like I'm releasing these people, I'm not going to have a harsh heart to what they have done with me. I just know that they're no longer resonating with me in my journey. Yeah, and 3 and 2 make a 5, so it's like you made some changes here. You're no longer operating out of survival mode. It's almost like an energy of you forgiving your spirit team for not being there. You forgiving yourself for everything that you've kind of went through as well. You like, you know, it was like your survival mode kind of technically had to be like reactivated, and it didn't feel very good. But you found your way out. And just know that this process is over. You're not going to have to like worry about that anymore. So just forgive yourself for anything that you did during this process, okay? And we have ease, okay? Just let things come to you with ease. Being like in this like meditative, like receiving energy. Things are just going to be coming to you. Okay, I also do feel like there's going to be an ease in regards to communication, because this card is blue. And we were talking about the throat chakra, and it's pink as well. Cotton candy can be significant, okay? Like cotton candy ice cream. Maybe you like that flavor. Maybe you just recently bought some for your kids if you have kids, okay? Something very significant with that could resonate. Or just the overall cotton candy. But it's almost like, you know, you're following you're kind of, it's like a ribbon dancer where they just like flow with like ease and grace. They just go with all of the movements and trust that, like, you know, they're gonna be caught. Like, you're gonna be catched by like spirit and your angels, right? It's like, let us do the work for you. Sit down and take a break. And that's exactly why they don't want you overdoing anything. They still want you in a receiving energy. So even though you might feel like, oh, it's a new moon and I have some energy back, they're really wanting you to nurture and still take care of yourself. And this is actually number 55. So this makes a 5 and this is 2 5. So 555 can be very significant. You know, you're going through a change. I feel like you guys are closing that door. Look, 5555. So 4 5s. Okay, Twilight Zone by Ariana Grande can be significant. Lots of 5s. Closure. Yeah, giving the forgiveness, having closure on that is coming. The closure is coming out underneath forgiveness. And ease. I feel like you guys are going to have a lot of ease when it's making new decisions, because it's like you trust yourself. I feel like the communication with Source and God is going to be coming back in like really fully. Like they're going to be showing up really loud for you again after a period of silence. Yeah, look at this ease and you're free. Like look at the gold. As I was talking about that, the gold, the yellow, the pink. Pink is so significant. Like you've had to love yourself first so deeply and pass so many tests with that energy in order to like break free. Like you are breaking free. You're in this energy of complete freedom, but it's like you still are going to be very heavily guided. It's like you can get out of the cage now. Like you're setting yourself free, and all of the communication is going to be coming in for you too. Like all of the guidance. You're not going to be alone or feel like you're alone anymore. And that's really weird, is all of these were 5s, and then like on top of the 55 is 54. So that's just, it's just crazy how that came out. But yeah, you guys did experience a lot of loss. We have number 29 here. So 222, 999, 1111 could be significant, or those could have been significant numbers for you maybe like a couple weeks ago or a month ago. Maybe you were seeing like 222 and 1111 like twice a day, every day. But it's almost like you were grieving a part of you that was no longer there. A part of you that accepted people, these people, places, and things that had to go that were no longer aligned to you. But it was almost like a process of grieving your old self. So it's absolutely beautiful. Let's get some animal spirit. See where your guys' overall energy is here. Is this collective shifting into, or what is their current energy here? Their overall energy, please. You guys have the oyster. It's beautiful. This is like where you tend to be like more in your shell, right? So kind of like a hermit energy. You guys could have tended to have a lot of like doubt in your power, in your gifts, and your abilities, but I feel like you're switching out of this. Okay. Nightingale energy, also significant. It's like speaking your truth, not being afraid to sing, to speak, right, from an authentic place. So we're going to leave that one out as well. So water, air energy. And we have the earthworm. So yeah, exactly. Like this is the first time that your soul has ever been on this timeline. Like not even your soul has elevated to the point where you just got to. So it feels extremely unknown territory, very, very new energy. We're like getting all of the elements. We're getting water, air, earth. and the beaver. And this is like fire. Or maybe no, this is water too. With the beaver. I want one more, because I really just feel like a spirit card wants to come out. Okay. All right. So we do have the elk and the turtle. There's heavy water energy and earth energy. So the nightingale is like not being afraid to speak your truth, share your voice. The earthworm is starting things over like in a completely new energy, stepping into new territory. The elk is a very powerful card. I don't know what the turtle is. This is a newer deck. Let's get one more. It's the horse. Okay. I'm just going to let one fall out. Thank you. The eagle, and then we have the lizard. Do you see all of the colors on the back? The lizard is an extremely amazing card, and you guys have the eagle, so maybe you guys have been seeing a lot of eagles Hawks can be significant. We were getting a lot of birds. I'm just going to read the keywords on the turtle. You don't know what to say. Okay. So the turtle is ancient soul, grounded, trusting, at home in the self. And I love how this is reflecting over the oyster, because the oyster is where you doubt your gifts and abilities a lot. And like, it's like you found a new sense of like grounded, stable, a home within yourself, a home within your gifts. You're no longer letting the doubt cloud your judgment or cloud your life. Absolutely beautiful. And let's look at the... where are you? So the nightingale, fearless voice, speech, communication, or song. Okay, where's the earth? There it is, the elk. And the elk is stable, resilient, headstrong, and divine masculine energy. Or it's like the father, right? Supportive, kind, and consistent. And exactly, like your voice is going to help a lot of people that you encounter. It's like you have a newfound sense of peace in your voice, the way that you speak. You're strong, you're resilient, you can get through anything. And this is why it's so important to share our voice and experiences to other people. So a lot of you guys are going to be called to like be out more in the community, be really in a good energy where you don't feel as drained being around individuals, because your energy is gaining up the momentum to be resilient. Like no people can just like throw their energy at you anymore. It's not going to affect you anymore without crystals, without protection, whatever. It's like your energy is upgrading to like a golden essence. Like you are truly untouchable. And you're just meant to like reach and speak your truth and come from peace. And this is like absolutely beautiful. And then we have air here with the eagle. Where are you? Okay. And the eagle is all pervading power, truth seeker, transforms karma. You bring people their karma. You're going to be on a brand new path. You're going to be fulfilling out your life purpose path in this season. Oh, you guys are so sweet. You are absolutely welcome. This is so beautiful. Like speaking your truth, being stable. Like people know that you're a person that like they can rely on. It's going to be a new journey, but you are like your spirit, like your soul self is so upgraded and ascended. Like it's not even going to matter that you haven't been doing this shit ever, because it's like you're going to figure it out. You're a strong warrior is really the energy. And then I do want to read the overall energy of the lizard, and this is fire. So we do have all elements here. Okay, where are you? Have You Ever by Brandy can be significant. Oh my gosh, please. Where are you? Where are you, lizard? Okay, bro. Where are you? Where are you? Dude. There it is. Okay, so the lizard is instinctual, sensitive to the subtle, and dreamer. So artistic, telepathic, and spiritual. So you're going to be stepping into your creative abilities. There could be a lot of divine masculines in the house too, because we have the cheetah underneath that. Doesn't have to be. The masculine energy is just more of like your doer energy. So there's something that you're meant to create, maybe a business, something that you're meant to get off of the ground, okay, to help other people collectively. I'm talking to a lot of high purpose, soulful individuals that you have a purpose here that you have been stepping into. You understand yourself on a deeper level. You're going to be understanding your gifts on a deeper level, and you're going to know exactly what to do and what to create, if you don't already know so already. All right. We have Love. Dude, the second I touched this deck, Love by Kendrick Lamar, I said if The Loyal Heart comes out, then we probably will talk about love. Or that's just an indication, that's more of a confirmation that like new love is coming. Although I already know that it is. I just like, I don't want to tap up in too much of the energy, because Spirit wants to really leave like the element of surprise for you guys. They really want to just like come in and make like miraculous blessings for you happen. You guys are so sweet. I love you all so much. You make what I do so much more worthwhile. I absolutely love coming on here and reading your guys' beautiful energy. There is a massive, powerful collective here. Okay, so breathe. The throat chakra. So maybe you guys need to meditate more. Maybe you guys have been doing like healthcare regimens, like yoga, those types of things. But like there's a bunch of stars here, and this is number 29, so 1111. You are a natural made star. This is your purpose. You're meant to share your experiences, share your voice, share your energy with other people, and not be scared to do that, right? Not having those guards over your heart. It's like coming from a point where you can still help others without a fear that they're gonna like just take from you or drain your energy. It's like that's not going to be the energy anymore. It's like you're really, really elevating. So breathe, take it easy. Look at this, milk and honey. Right at last. So 51, so 6. And this resemble the angel number like 6. Anything that resembles the 6 is like balance and reflection in regards to yourself that conducts happier relationships. And this card always reminds me of the 10 of Cups. So once again, this is just further confirmation, like harmonious relationships are coming in, or they are going to be repaired within like family units, within like child relationships, just like a more happier, healthy home life, where it's like you guys are literally going to be receiving a lot of things that you've wanted without even lifting a finger. What is that on this card? Oh, that's an elephant. It's so cute. A little elephant taking a bath. And an elephant is such a spiritual, like, leading animal. So elephants can be significant. That can be somebody's favorite animal. It's like you're going to know exactly what's for you and what's not for you in this season. Lots of blue. Look, peace. Double confirmation on peace. 23, change. This change is bringing peace. It's not bringing more chaos, okay? You're at a survival mode, so just understand that this shift that you're shifting into is the actual shift of happiness, peace, prosperity, and abundance. Literally so many energies of confirmation. You guys still could be in this like in-between worlds for just like a couple more days here as this energy is wrapping up and you're finishing transformation. You guys could have been asking a lot of questions like, why did this happen? Or like, what knowledge do I need to obtain? Look, Spirit is giving you the book. They're flying you down the book of knowledge that you're going to be able to read and have more knowledge here. That's what your higher self's been doing. It's been like rewriting this new season for you. Your higher self and God, Spirit, the divine have been rewriting a like amazing golden road, golden energy, golden era for yourself. And it's like you're about to get all of the answers. You're about to understand fully what's been going on. Maybe you guys will notice this too, like through meditation, you'll feel more deeply connected with God, Source, Universe. But I'm really telling you guys, they're going to be very like physically active in your life. Like there's going to be something that shifts within you where you can like hear them better, communicate with them better, feel their presence more. Okay, there's something shifting within you where it's like you're not going to be having any questions, or like all of the questions that you've asked along the journey are going to be answered. So we were seeing masculine energy. Now we're seeing feminine energy. There is a heavy energy of everybody in this room being able to perfectly balance between their feminine and masculine energy. But the thing is this yin is coming out underneath milk and honey. In order to receive our blessings, we have to be in a receiving energy, which means that we don't have those blocks around the heart, because that's what we were starting with the feminine energy. Everybody has masculine and feminine energy within them. So through a lot of healing, right? Abandonment wounds, mother wounds, childhood wounds, whatever you guys have been doing, it really is opening yourself up to being in this receiving energy to like know and understand that you are deserving of everything you're calling in for yourself. Rainbows can also be significant, and that could be a confirmation for you as well. Let's get one for peace. We have Wildflower by Billie Eilish. Okay, and we have Observer. So peace, it's like you're going to be observing this peace. You're like, where's it at? Where's my peace at? Where's this shift at? Like, when is it coming? And it's here. It's going to be happening. And Spirit's like, come to the edge. You're about to jump off. Full energy. You're like right there. You're right at the edge. I feel like you're going to be leaping here in like a couple days, like 72 hours, whenever this moon phase ends fully. Yeah, faded new life events, bro. You cannot make this up. the fated encounters. Fate is going to orchestrate in your life. Brand new life. So you guys could still be a little bit sleepy. Sorry, hold on. Okay. But yeah, so you guys like honestly could still be a little bit tired for the next like 3 days or so, and just give your body that time. Okay, don't overdo it. Make sure that you're trying to sleep. You're doing all of the things. You're making sure that you're drinking your water, because you're about to wake up to like a brand new fated destiny here. Do you see all of the stars in this reading and all of the gold, you guys? This is like literally, this is not something that everybody can obtain. This number makes an 8, and this is 1212. Nines as well. Like, come to the edge after all of the karmic shit that you dealt with. It's like, let us transform your life now. You don't have to worry anymore. So the love card did not come out, so they want to shock you guys with that shit, okay? If there's new love coming in. What is this? Page of Pentacles. King of Wands. You guys are about to be creating some shit, some good shit. Natural born leaders. Look at that. Ace of Pentacles off the bat. Ace of Pentacles. Sorry you guys can't see it. Oh my god, an Ace of Wands. Shut the frick up. Look at that. It just came out. Knight of Wands. Oh my god. Like, can we just leave those out? We got like 2 aces off the get. Yep, strength. It's like you're harnessing in all of that strength to be able to like have that passion to go out and do whatever you want to do. Like, energy is not going to be a factor in this season. So that's why they're saying just like trust and honor your body and your energy right now, because this is like the last phase that you're going to be able to really sit down. You're going to be active. Summer's coming. You guys are going to want to be outside. You're going to be more abundant. So it's like after that long hermit period that you've taken in the house, it's like you're going to be wanting to do anything but sitting in your bed. You're going to be like, what can I create? What can I do? Like, what can we do outside? Where can we travel to? You know? Like, if you had the, like, if money and finances, like, weren't a worry, weren't a concern, what would you be doing? A lot of us would not be at home. We wouldn't. We'd be out experiencing life. And that's the energy that they exactly, like, want you in. And I'm not saying that like you guys are going to like miraculously become millionaires, maybe for some of you, but it's just more of like a freeing energy. Like, the resources are coming for you guys to be able to do whatever you aspire to do, quite literally. I just don't want to. Yeah. And that's okay. Like, that'll all come with time. Like, you know, never do anything that you're not ready for. You know what I mean? And the song that came on as I was reading that comment is Not Ready to Make Nice by the Chicks. It used to be the Dixie Chicks. So, you know, there could be some people that just like aren't ready to make nice with you. There could be some people that you're not ready to make nice with yet because of how they burned you. And I feel like that had a big pivotal factor with what you guys actually were able to transform into. I'm not saying that like you have to release these people forever, but it's just being in the energetic, like showing God in spirit that you will no longer accept crap from anybody, right? So there was like a lot of levels that you guys did pass in regards to that. A lot of strength, a lot of solar plexus energy. But this is not in the purge. This is in the upside. This is the confidence, the power to do whatever you want. 6 of Pentacles, exactly. Like, this is all about equal receptivity, things coming back to you. I love that she's holding the flower too, because this also is giving me like the 6 of Wands energy. But you see how she has like the Libra scales right here? So Libra is very significant, not in the fact of somebody's zodiac sign, but like you're getting your karmic justice for every time that you've given to people and they took advantage of you, or whatever the case. Like, that shit's coming back to you tenfold. You're going to be recognized. Everything is going to be coming to you. Resources, the right people, places, and things that see you for who you truly are, because you see yourself for who you truly are now. Beautiful. More of the 6s. All about balance and harmony. There's no more reflection. You guys are getting out of that energy. It's all about balance and harmony. Look, we're seeing the King of Wands. Now we're seeing the King of Cups. I'm telling you, there's something about like being able to embody every element. You are so deserving because your heart's pure. You give with no expectation. You're a rare breed. And so all of the people that were like taking from you without like giving anything back, they're experiencing karma for that. And this could have been past lovers. Exactly. Or you had to learn your worth and your boundaries here too. Queen of Pentacles and the Lovers. It's like you had to learn your worth through these relationships. You had to realize that like you were overgiving to people who were not deserving. So you had to choose yourself in the process. And through that is like you guys have went into the King, Queen of Pentacles energy. You had to master your self-worth. Like, I'm not deserving of this shit. Like, I'm a queen. I'm a king. I'm deserving of everything. I'm abundant because God says I am. And it's like you're never going to be taken for granted ever again because you've healed to a level of mastery. So like a lot of you guys are ready for new love to come in because you understand your worth. And the people in the past, I feel like, are people in the past for a reason. They didn't recognize your worth. Confirmation. What else? But not anymore. Like you're shifting into brand new opportunities, abundance, passion. A lot of the time, like, yes, we can spark passion within ourselves, but like love truly is what lights a lot of us up, right? And now the song that's on right now is Money on Money by Young Thug and Future. Money on money as I'm talking about this. As we're talking about this. You guys don't even understand, right? Like, checkmate for real. The Empress. Look at this. The Empress. Abundant ass Empress. Oh my God. Dude, if you're a masculine, King of Pentacles, Emperor energy, like, you're ready. You're ready for the match to your energy. A lot of you guys are. So don't block your blessings. I know it's not always going to look exactly how we want it, especially like when we still look at that Emperor on the bottom. Dude, you can't make this shit up, bro. You just fucking can't make it up, dude. You cannot. Like, I'm telling you, Queen King energy, you need somebody that's going to give to you the same way that you give to others. Look at all this beautiful energy. Oh my God. Oh my God. And not to mention the Lovers is a 6. So we have 6, 6, 1, 1. So like 1, 1, 1, 6, 6, 6. Brand new beginnings. No more reflection. This is all about balance, rebalance, harmony, King and Queen energy. 2, 3, 4 can be significant. 3, 4, 5. All right. But like literally, like the time is now. Like you're meant to have somebody that can come in and match your energy. You're no longer like meant to do this alone. You're meeting your forever person in this timeline. I'm telling you. Okay. A lot of you guys, it's not going to be a past person. It's going to be somebody new. And it's going to be a very high level spiritual soulmate connection. Okay. Or reconciliation, but I'm not feeling like any kind of like twin flame or divine counterpart energy. I really feel like this is a brand new person, especially with the 2 aces here. There's nothing of like somebody being regretful or anything. This is like all good energy. Yeah, I'm saying. King of Wands came out. Okay, so for you masculines, like you're sitting in this like really powerful energy, right? Like this natural born leader, boss ass, will make anything happen. You're attracting, I know it looks weird because you guys aren't matching suits, but it's like you guys can portray any energy, right? So like for you masculines that are looking for a feminine, you're about to find somebody loyal that you can make a home with, that you can like trust, rely on, somebody that's like is the full package, right? The Queen of Pentacles is abundant. They can work. They can take care of the home. They're very peaceful, very prosperous, okay? Now for you queens that are in your Queen of Pentacles already, like you're looking for somebody who is a natural born leader, who can know how to like lead your connection to allow you to sit in your feminine energy. You're tired of operating out of your masculine energy. okay? For the feminines who this is resonating for, a lot of you guys had to be the masculine energy and you got tired of it. You're like, I'm sick of this. And like you've healed up until this point where you can actually just sit in your feminine and have somebody that knows how to take the lead. But I do feel like no matter what, like you guys are embodying this like boss bitch energy, okay? King, Queen of Wands. The Devil. Yeah, after a long period of shadow work, okay? Like you conquered all of it. Capricorn energy can be significant. Taurus, Libra. It's been very heavy Libra energy. Aries, okay? To the Sun. The Devil to the Sun. You have to go through the dark to get to the light. That's what you guys figured out. That's what you guys healed, okay? The World. Complete closure, fulfillment, life is turning around for you. All right. Maybe some of you guys do want to start like some businesses online because we do see that with the King of Wands, the Emperor, and the World. All right. But just know that you have like the perfect balance. You're an alchemist. You are like the perfect embodiment of both energies, light and dark energy. But it's like instead of focusing and radiating so much out of like the balance of your light and darkness, you're really going to be portraying the sun energy. It's like you're not going to be letting your past or like your shadow hold you back anymore. And we have the Ace of Swords here. So we have 3 out of 4 aces out. Breakthrough, epiphany, speaking your truth. We have outside by stained on right now. It's like you're no longer on the outside, baby. But like you had to be on the outside to see people's true colors. That's what this song talks about. Because inside you're ugly like me. It was like that's why you were attracting shitty partners, was because you felt ugly within a little bit. Like you felt that like that was in alignment to your energy unconsciously or consciously. Shit. Page of Wands, brand new beginnings, like literally brand new ideas, brand new pathway. Let's see. 5 of Cups, after feeling like you lost, feeling regretful for maybe people that you did have to let go of. Okay, for things not going your way. It's all getting repaid to you tenfold. Whatever you lost is coming in. Yep. You guys could have been really stuck on a lover here. A past lover. Did you dirty. And that's why you had all the blocks over your heart. You healed through this process and you started to step into your worth. Exactly. Look at the Chariot. Embodying your own feminine and masculine energies. Being able to heal. You were accepting people that did not have a balance. It was like you had to pick what energy you were going to be in. Sometimes you had to drive more out of the masculine if this person was more in a feminine, or vice versa, instead of somebody just having the natural healed embodiments that you carry. It was like you were always carrying people's shit, burdens, baggage. And then it was like a reflection on you, making you feel like you weren't good enough or like you were the problem. You're moving on from that. It's like you changed your perspective here with the Hanged Man. So now we have heavy Pisces, Cancer energy. King of Cups is coming out too. Mastered your emotions, knowing that it's not you. It was them. They could only love you to a certain point of what they were able to love within themselves. You see it all now. You see it all. You've done so much healing. Look at this with the 4 of Swords on the bottom here. 4 of Swords. You have healed and recovered. You like figured out what the hell was blocking you. And you're like, I'm sick of this shit. Like, I'm ready for my Empress, my Emperor. Anything else? I know, I love this deck. It's one of my favorites. I do feel like there was a lot of people that were like really sneaky that would like cheat on you. They would treat you less than. They would withhold shit from you. They had hidden motives, okay? These people from the past also could have like really juggled you for other options too. It was just like you really overstayed in this connection, whatever this is. But lesson learned, right? Yeah, it was allowing your inner fears to come out. Once again, they can only love you up until what they want to accept within themselves. You are the 9 of Pentacles, though. You are abundant by yourself. You don't need these people, period. And I feel like that's what you came to realize. Look at this Queen of Cups energy. So we actually do have a match here. Queen and King of Cups. Emperor and Empress energy. So beautiful, right? Like this masculine isn't afraid to give their cup, and this feminine has an overpouring cup. The balanced communication too with the blue dress. I love this. I love this girl on this card. She's so pretty. They're all beautiful. Hierophant energy. So literally, I'm telling you guys, you're going to meet your forever person. A lot of you guys could be getting like meeting your life partner here with the Hierophant. There was a lot of spiritual lessons that needed to be learned in regards to past relationships. King of Swords. The past person could have been a King of Swords. Okay. Now look at this. And then we have Temperance, Seven of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. So it's like you guys are literally matching on every level here. But, you know, if it was a past person who was like a King of Swords or Queen of Swords energy, you know, it was really that you had to alchemize this energy. You had to find balance within, because I do feel like that's why you were in this energy, this embodiment of like keeping your guards up, never really being able to like show a lot of emotions to each other. It was because this person like just was not healed. And I feel like overall you had to learn how to like let that go. But I am feeling like very much like new energy coming in. Let me grab a different deck here. All right. We have Lover's Solitude. I'm telling you, like, you guys are about to, like, be meeting somebody that you're not even going to care what happened in the past. Whoever those past people were, you're going to be like, who are you? You're about to be, like, wined and dined. I'm saying. If it's a true soulmate, it shouldn't be temporary. But, you know, we can all jeopardize our relationship depending on how healed we are, okay? Yeah, you guys are still meant to, like, really be resting, healing yourself at this time. Okay? Yeah, it's almost like recovering from this shadow, recovering from this transformation. I'm always drawn to, like, the butterfly and the moth up at the top. So, like, there is a transformation that's still going on within your physical body right now. But do you see what the transformation is doing? It's going to be able, like, it's orchestrating you to be able to see clearly. Like, see from a higher perspective. You're definitely upgrading. Heavy Capricorn energy. Or you could have been going through this transformation since Capricorn season. Yeah, and the Nine of Wands was on the bottom, so it's like you guys have really been through a lot, and you need that time to recover your energy. Ace of Wands coming out again. You're about to get your fire back, your passion back, for real. The Fool. Inspired brand new beginnings. I'm telling you, you're gonna get sparked up. You're not gonna be wanting to lay in bed anymore. I'm telling you. You're shifting from this to this. Okay? I'm just saying. And we got the Four of Wands on the bottom. Like, you've come into, like, an inner harmony union with yourself, your higher self, and this is going to help you come into union with somebody else. Ace of Swords energy. All right? You can feel it. You know this is orchestrated with the owl here. It's like you're seeing higher. You can feel it coming. The Magician. Yeah, a lot of you guys have manifested this new person, this new love, some stability or whatever. Your spiritual gifts, all of these have been manifestations. King of Pentacles energy. I'm telling you, reliable partners, stable energy, abundance coming in. What else does this lovely collective need to know? The Hermit, and that's falling out in the Four of Swords and the Devil. So, yeah, just a little bit more of hermit mode. And look, we have the Queen and King of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like just getting out of the shadow period, kind of like really reflecting on your worth and staying in this like receiving energy is what's going to help you here. But the shift is inevitable. Exactly. Six of Wands energy. The Star. It's already at a period of success. Like you've already done, it's already here. It's already here. No more burdens. It's been a lot of hard work to get here. A lot of lessons learned with the Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. But you did it. Yeah, look. You can get your ultimate wish fulfillment with the Ten of Cups here. Success, Ten of Cups energy. We have Residuals by Chris Brown. I'm telling you, these past people are going to be popping up, trying to prevent you from going forward. Don't pay attention. Exactly. They feel like they lost an opportunity with you. As I'm talking about that, the Four of Cups came out. But you're shifting onto your abundance. Yeah, new love too. Might shock you though, like with the Tower being here too, with the Ace of Pentacles and the Lovers, it's saying that like expect the unexpected. A lot of you guys might think that like a past person is healing and is going to return to you, and Spirit might actually present you with a brand new person who's going to match you better than that past person did. But you have to be willing to let go of the old to bring in the new. So I feel like for some of you guys, you do have like further reflection that needs to be done. But other than that, the shift is inevitable. You will figure it out. You'll get there, okay? Oh my God, that was pretty damn good reading, I must say. Like, lots of new stuff. And, like, love and abundance was literally at the forefront of this entire reading. So it would not shock me if all of you guys, like, this is truly your season. It's truly your golden season to meet your forever person, to be in that abundant energy. Literally. Like, hey, let me take my little hit here. But yeah. Let me know. Did this resonate for you guys? Did you feel like that was like hitting the spots? You feel like it's coming for you? Are you guys in your receiving energy? You guys are so welcome. Let me see. Let me just pick up a little bit on career here. And then I'll let you guys go. Yeah, no, for real. It's like we've been getting the same message. That's why I'm always like, if you guys know it's for you, you're going to know it's for you. Because like it's going to be like haunting you, right? But sometimes like when we get so into like the shadow work and everything like that, it's hard to see like the path that's trying to be presented, right? Because it's like the energy around us is so heavy. At least that heavy ass energy is gone for real. Magic! Look at that. Magic is literally happening for y'all right now. Are you guys seeing a lot of like little dandelions, the ones that like you blow and make a wish on? It says you have the power now. Use your magic to attract what you want into your life. The sky's the limit. So for a lot of you guys, they're telling you like, don't stop now. Just because you know that your abundance is coming in, stay in a good energy. Make sure that you're manifesting today, or like journaling, just like your gratitude for everything that you currently have, things that you aspire to be, things that you want to call in for yourself. Absolutely powerful day to manifest because it's a new moon, but it's also in conjunction with Jupiter, which is very, very lucky planet. Money matters, okay? So money matters a lot now. Watch your expenses and save up for the future. You need to be prepared for the unexpected. So more so like what I'm hearing from this is like be smart with your money. Make sure that you're not like overly spending in things that like doesn't really matter right now. Also, like, possibly, like, investing your money into, like, reliable sources, because there is a lot of, like, fast changes coming up. Or this can indicate that, like, you guys have been in a very, like, frugal type energy where you didn't really have a lot to spend. Like, you had to really, like, be pinching pennies here, because there is a lot of pennies here. But this is changing. Fast changes are happening in regards to money and finances. Quite literally. You'll be leaving a job suddenly or getting one very quickly, or your work may change dramatically in a short time. Go with the flow. But I feel like overall, like, yes, that could resonate, but overall, like, your money is changing because you've been also working on your money mindset for a lot of you guys is what I'm hearing. Strategy. Who the hell said checkmate? Look at that. Strategy. You need a step-by-step plan of attack to reach the next level. Get the advice of someone who is already where you want to go. So instead of, right, maybe a lot of us were like in comparison to other people or like, oh my God, like I want that. And instead of like saying like, oh, I want that, or like, I wish I could be like that or like this person. It's like really just like take the key pieces of like learning like how these people do that specific thing that you're like striving to become, right? Like you are who you hang out with type energy. Yes, you guys are so sweet. Thank you guys so much for the likes and the follows and the gifts. Dude, you cannot, like, I'm gonna freak out, okay? Look at this. Wealth, bro. Wealth. Yes. Saturn. Love that. Oh my God. And your energy's like, please don't fall in love with me. And it's gonna happen anyways. Like, you could be trying to put them guards up, and like, I'm telling you, the right person's gonna come in, and like, it's not even gonna matter. It's not gonna matter. It's already here. It's already written. You guys know that little book of why? Like, it's already written. It's just all integrating with your body. Because like, you can't harness like a really intense shift that quickly, because it's too much for your physical body. So it has to come in like waves, okay? But like, literally, wealth, you are working towards real wealth and prosperity in your life. Keep investing in yourself and looking into long-term career planning. You guys already have that bigger picture in your foresight. It's like just making it a reality now. That's what's on this timeline. I told you, golden brick road. Fuck the yellow brick road. We're in the golden brick road, bitch. I'm telling you, golden era. You guys cannot make this shit up. I promise you, dude. And look at this, signs. You've been receiving the signs, like your abundance is coming, a new person is coming, like you're about to like step into hella money. You guys, like, honestly, if you guys have the money, maybe buy a lottery ticket today, because Jupiter is in effect, and you guys are in like an extremely like lucky, wealthy type energy, okay? Signs, though, you are putting together pieces of the puzzle from signs you are getting. Pay attention to the coincidences you experience. People are just going to be giving you shit, paying for your shit. Pay attention. That's how you're going to know that you're like shifting. It's like that shit is going to just be happening. Like, people are just going to show up, like maybe just giving you like 20 bucks one day, or like that's how you know you're going to be shifting. It's not even like, oh, that's your abundance. That's going to be your key indicator. Like, hey, it's here. It's happening, okay? Shedding. What about that snake energy I was talking to you guys about? You're the snake. You're de-shedding the old way of being. Who are you? We don't know, because you're brand new. You're a brand new person. You shedded off all of your old skin. You're just fucking fabulous and fucking radiant and abundant and prosperous and fucking baddie. Shedding. You are starting to outgrow your work situation. These are all in regards to work, but like, I'm very like intuitively reading these. So a lot of you guys could change careers, start new businesses, move up the career ladder, or like, honestly, like, have to transfer jobs or like change jobs. So if you guys are kind of tired of like your work environment, and maybe you have been, oh, my ear started ringing when I said that. So maybe for some of you guys that does resonate, start looking for other jobs, because there's going to be like brand new opportunities, maybe even some opportunities where you're going to be making more money and you could like travel, and it's going to be like so beneficial for you because you're getting out, you're experiencing new things, okay? New timeline energy, for real. I'm so glad to like give you guys this confirmation today, because normally the moon readings don't go like this. This one's special, spiritual work. So maybe some of you guys want to start a spiritual business or use your spiritual gifts and talents somehow that God and Spirit want you to focus on. Expression, maybe some of you guys are singers, songwriters, or like want to write books. Spirit's saying do that. Yeah, because you have a brilliant mind, little king and queen of swords. My little smarty pants. My little smarty pant collective, okay? Literally, you discover your own genius by breaking away from the grind to follow your own inspiration. Your ideas bring recognition. Do whatever you feel is right for you. Like, nothing is too out of the bracket, okay, for you. Look, gifts. Dude, come on. Come on. Your gifts, whatever you're ascending into right now, your gifts and abilities are going to make you a lot of money, because nobody's like as gifted as you. Nobody's going to have the same gifts as you. You are uncovering new talents that will land you new work in a better position. You could get more money with the deal as well. But like, I'm picking up like spiritual gifts here. Timing, divine timing, like it's unfolding. Ah, it's your new life. Shut up. You're already taking the steps, bro. You're already taking the steps out of this like rain, this gloom, this storm. You're like, oh, we're done here. We're right, because like it has to rain. Plants need water to grow. Oh my God, that's so awesome. Congratulations. That is so awesome. Thank you guys so much for the follows and the likes. I love how like every time I look at the number of people in here, it's always a different like master number, like 11, 22, 33. It's awesome. But you guys are like unfolding into your new life. Plants need water. We need to go through the storm to obtain the light. Okay, things are shifting, unfolding, very abundant. You're already taking the steps. You're already in the new timeline. It just feels a little gloomy and gray because you've never been here. You don't know what to expect. You're like, is this it? Did I shift? You're already on the timeline, but like your mind and like your ascension and like that kind of shift, I don't feel like has happened yet because we've had a lot of indication on that. So that is coming and it's still working. I literally, there's nothing else that I need to like grab or pick up on because you guys are literally stepping into pure abundance. Pure abundance. If you guys have missed any of this reading, it is going to be uploaded on my YouTube channel. You're going to want to watch it because like nothing but good shit is coming in for y'all, for real. Like we've been through enough, round and round. Okay, it's time for us to enjoy our life. Exactly. So I hope you guys love today's reading. Welcome to the new moon in Taurus. Welcome Taurus season. It is in conjunction with Jupiter, so it's extremely lucky day to manifest and just be in a high vibe, good energy, making sure that you're resting, drinking your water, still taking care of yourself, but just know like good shit is right around the corner for you. Quite literally. I love you guys so much. All right, let's go team. Woo-woo! Like, let's fucking go. We're so deserving. We are so fucking deserving. Long time coming is exactly the energy. Thank you guys so much for the follows. And if you guys want to know when my next live will be, you guys can go to my profile. I have all of my live events in my calendar there. Some of them we do cover, I can do some personal readings for you guys. I am running a sale starting today, 25% off all personal reads. So if you'd like a personal reading, my link is in my bio. And I hope you guys have a fabulous Sunday and make sure you do something that makes you feel special and important today. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.